Okay, hi guys. So some of you guys have been requesting that I make a video on the pros and cons of owning an RTX 3050 laptop. I have my laptop for about 3 years now. I bought it in mid 2022. Yeah, I bought it in the mids of 2022. So it's about 3 years now since I have it. I paid 1450 Canadian dollars for it. And now 3 years later, it still looks brand new. Let me show you. Because I took very good care of it. No scratch marks, nothing, brand new. Still looks brand new. And I'm using a cooling pad. If you guys want the link to that, I just let me know. I'll post it in the top pin comment for you guys. I bought it on Amazon for 60 Canadian dollars. Pretty good cooling pad. You can turn off the fans and just leave the RGBs on, and you can turn off the RGBs completely. And yeah, I have a list of pros and cons for you guys. And the first pro is, you guys may be surprised how much pros there is to cons with owning a Acer Nitro brand RTX 3050 laptop. Okay, so the first pro is good cooling. The vents on the back is very nice and open. It's too bad I can't turn it over to show you guys. It's nice and open. The vents are clear. There's a nice opening beneath the laptop. Unlike MSI or those are the older model Asus stuff, those ones tends to not have so much of an open space to breathe. But with Acer Nitro model, it's very open and you can breathe. The laptop can breathe easily and perfectly, you know. Second, gaming performance. You can play pretty much any games you want. You can play Black Ops 3, you know, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 6, you know, 80 FPS plus on Black Ops 6, 80 to 110 FPS on Black Ops 6. And yeah, you can pretty much play any games you want. Gaming performance is great. The voltage is consistent, and yeah, gaming performance is great. So let's move on to the third one. The third pro is, we have an app called Acer Nitro Sense. Basically what this does is you can control your fans. You can set it to max, or you can leave it to auto. I leave my fans to auto because keeping it at max all the time will degrade your actual laptop fans, and then you will have to replace it after a while because the max RPM it slowly kills the fans. So it's best to just leave it to auto, let it manage its own heat. And the next thing for NitroSense is you can monitor your temperatures. You can monitor your temps for both the GPU and the CPU. And let me show you guys my specs. I also have 32 gigs of RAM. See if you guys can see it. Oh, it's not even focused. My camera is focused to the game. I don't want to change the focus. Okay, let me see if I can show you here. RTX 3050. You still can't see it, huh? Damn it. There it is. Should be able to see it now. RTX 3050 laptop GPU, 4 gigabytes. I could make my camera focus, but if I make it focus on the words, then it's not going to focus on the game, you know. So hopefully you can see it. i5 11400H, 32 gigs of RAM, RTX 3050 laptop GPU. So yeah, so that's NitroSense, and with NitroSense you can monitor your times, you can control your fans, and that's pretty much what you can do with NitroSense. So that's the third pro. The fourth one is we have Acer Nitro Care Center. So here, this thing called Acer Nitro Care Center, and what this does is it gives you the option to preserve your laptop battery life. So for me, I lock it to 80. And basically what this does is it locks your battery to 80%, because when it charges to like 100% and it sits there for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, it degrades the laptop battery life, the actual battery life, you know. So when you lock it to 80, what it does, it goes into like it goes into like it goes into like a standby power, it goes into like a standby power off mode for the battery. So it treats it like a desktop. So if you're always on battery, you can just turn this on. I always keep this on. If you turn it off, boom, you can see it starts charging. Look, battery limit. It says to extend battery, it says to extend battery cycle life. Stop charging battery when it reaches 80%. This is good to keep on. So if you turn it on, just keep an eye on the red light. Now it's charging. It's going up to 100%, but I keep it at 80. So when I turn it on for 80%, it's already charged enough to 80, so it's going to turn off. Boom. Continue. Boom. And the charging light turns off. So if you don't turn this on, I'd recommend that you turn it on. It will help preserve your battery life and let it last for a long time. So I keep that on. And the fifth pro is upgradability. It's very easy. Just take off the back panels and you have everything exposed. The RAM slots, the SSD slots, the fans, everything is exposed. You know, it's not like I've owned Alienwares in the past, and the Alienware 15 to be specific. And whenever you want to like clean the fans or anything, you have to remove the motherboard to get to the fans. that's how painful it was to own an Alienware brand. But with Acer Nitro, it's simple. You just take off the back plates and everything is right there. You don't have to remove anything. You don't have to remove the motherboard or anything to get to the fans. They're right there. Just screw them off, boom, clean them and put them on back. Perfect. And you're done. And this the other pro is randomly shutting off. Blue screen of death. No, I haven't had that. I've had this laptop for about 3 years now, and never, not once, I have ever gotten a blue screen of death. It has never shut off, you know, never go black. It has never. Some of you guys have been saying, oh, my laptop is shutting off and I'm getting like blue screen of death. I haven't had that, you know. I've never got that, not even once. 3 years of me owning this, and I have never ever gotten a blue screen of death. So Acer have done something good right there, because usually when you get like blue screen of death, it's either software related or it's the motherboard related. Usually when you get like blue screen of death, like all the time, the motherboard is probably dying, slowly dying. My past laptop, my Alienware 15, that's what was happening to me. My motherboard was dying and it just keeps going until it just wouldn't turn on. And there was like a burning smell coming from the motherboard. So with the Acer Nitro brand, I haven't had that. And yeah, it's great. I highly suggest this laptop brand. I have never ever gotten a blue screen of death or a random blackout or anything. No, never gotten that. The next pro is it supports Windows 10 and 11. So when I bought this laptop, it came with Windows 11 pre-installed. Windows 11 runs fine, but I prefer Windows 10 because Windows 10 is more snappy. Windows 11 is a little bit more sluggish, you know. And there is a memory leak for the Explorer in Windows 10 in Windows 11. Every time you like open the Explorer and you close it, open it, it grows to like 500-600 megabytes. While on Windows 10 it stays at about 100 megabytes. So I choose to be on Windows 10 than 11 until they patch that weird Explorer bug. For now, I'm staying on Windows 10, and yeah, it supports both Windows 10 and 11. It's great. The other pro is my laptop is a 17-inch model. It's not the 15-inch. I am using the 17.3-inch Acer Nitro. You have a nice big display. It doesn't look that big on camera, but if it was in person, you'd see it. Nice big and sharp display. You can see everything nicely. It's much better than the 15-inch model. if you're buying one of these laptops, I definitely suggest you go for the 17-inch model. It's not heavy, it's not too big, it's light, it's like a piece of cardboard. That's how light it is, you know. It's very light, very easy to bring around with you, you know. It's very light. My Alienware was a 15-inch Alienware 15, and the weight was like 3 times this Acer Nitro. That's how light this is, you know. It's amazing. I was like blown away when I unboxed it for the first time in 2022, and I was like, holy crap! It's like 1 times the weight of my Alienware. My Alienware is like 3 times as heavy as this Acer Nitro, you know. And my specs for my Alienware was a GTX 970M. It was much older. It's like a 2015 laptop. Yeah, I bought it used from a previous owner. I used it and it served for about 2 years until the motherboard died, and then I bought this Nitro. And yeah, that's where things got better for me when I bought this Nitro. And yeah, oh yeah, it's time for the cons now. So that's about it for the pros. I will make sure to put the pros on the left side of the screen and then the cons on the right side of the screen. So now we're going over to the cons. The cons. First con, the display flickers. When I bought this laptop about 4 months after I bought it, I saw this weird screen flickering. The screen is like jumping. It's like boop, 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 boop. It's like jumping. What it looks like when you drop it and you broke the screen. That's what it looks like to me. But when I saw it, I was like, but it hasn't been damaged. So what is causing that? And it took me about 6 months to finally figure out what the problem was. Okay, whenever your laptop is like shut off, like it's cool and shut off, and you like leave it overnight, and you like turn it on without the charger plugged in, the screen will start flickering at the lock screen, flickering. It's like it's broken. But if you turn it off and you plug in the charger and then you turn it on, the flickering is gone. So when I saw that, I said, this screen is definitely not broken. There's something else going on. The flickering is caused by the Intel HD control panel. And basically, let me show you. What the problem was, the Intel HD control panel was trying to undervolt the refresh rate for the monitor in order to save battery power. That's what was happening. Let me show you. Where is it? Power. This was the problem. Plugged in. What it was set to was maximum battery life. When it's set to maximum battery life, it tries to undervolt the monitor from 144 hertz down to like maybe like 120 or so. And when that happens, the screen flickers. Flickers. So when you install Windows like freshly, these things will be set to maximum battery life. Now if your charger is plugged in, you won't see it. You will have to remove your charger and get a clean boot, and then you will see it start to flicker when it's set to power saving mode. But if you set it to maximum performance, which will disable this Intel HD panel from trying to undervolt the monitor refresh rate on battery to save power, then you will see that the flickering is gone even when the charger is plugged out. So that's the way how I got that flickering fixed. So that's the first con to it. Flickering. You may see flickering and think it's broken. It's not broken. You just have to change the Intel control panel from maximum battery life to performance. Performance disables power saving mode, which won't try to undervolt the monitor, because when it tries to undervolt, that's when the flickering comes. Flickering, you know. It took me a little bit to find what it was. Okay, second con. Battery will only last for about 2.5 hours. 50% brightness. YouTube. You're not playing any games. You're just like YouTube, or maybe you're not playing any games. Maybe you're just watching like YouTube, typing some like what is it, like Microsoft Word stuff. Yeah, you'll get about 2.5 hours out of it. until you have to charge it. And yeah, that's the only cons I have. That's the only two cons I have. I haven't had any problems with it so far. It's great, you know. It's the best gaming laptop I've ever had, and I will definitely buy another Acer laptop brand. I will buy the new 4060 or 47 model soon. I'm still saving for that. And yeah, this is my review for this laptop 3 years later. It's still great. I'm thinking about buying some replacement fans and upgrading it to 64 gigs. Just buy the replacement fans and keep them, because it's been a while since these fans are there, and don't be surprised if they start to go bad in the next 2 years or so, you know. So buy replacement fans and keep them safe for whenever these 3-year-old fans constantly running starts to start to show signs of dying. Then I have the new fans, just put them in, you know. Very simple to put them in. And yeah, if you're thinking about buying this RTX 3050 laptop, I wouldn't suggest you go with any other brands apart from Acer or the Asus TUF series. The newer model Asus TUFs have good cooling. The previous ones have bad ventilation, you know. So if you're thinking about buying buying a laptop with the RTX 3050, I will definitely recommend the Acer Nitro brand or the Asus TUF. Go for the Asus TUF 17. That one cooling is nice. And yeah, this is my little review on this Acer Nitro laptop. It's great. I love it. And yeah, if you're thinking about buying it, definitely, if you have to choose between the Asus TUF and the Acer brand, I will definitely tell you to go for the Acer brand. Better cooling, simple upgradability, and everything is just flawless. You know, it's just great. You know, it's great. So yeah, tell me what you guys think of my little review. Leave a comment to let me know. I hope I didn't stutter too much. I try my best to explain it. I haven't had any problems with it apart from that flickering, and yeah, I just wish the battery life was a little bit more. The only like serious problem there was with it was just the flickering. That's it. That was the most concerning thing for me. Apart from the flickering, the battery being 2.5 hours is bearable. The flickering was my main issue, and I got that fixed a few months ago. I finally find out what it was. And yeah, apart from that, it's been smooth sailing so far. It's great. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I hope this video helps. Let me know. Bye.